I have another puzzle here from social media. It's a kind of a more complex puzzle than the first one we took a look at. This one is a combination of pictographed representation of numbers and pictographs that are a function, and I'll explain this a little bit as I go into it. So in our first row, we establish what the value is of this chicken pictograph. And what I mean by pictograph is this is a consistent representation of the value associated with it. Some of the other pictures we're going to see aren't necessarily direct representations of one value. They are a function. We're going to need them to be functions to solve this. So the first line tells us 3 chickens are equal to 60. So we divide our 60 into 3 parts, and that gives us 20 chickens are equal to 20 a piece. Our next line gives us the equation that a chicken plus a basket of 3 eggs plus a basket of 3 eggs equals 26. Again, we take away the 20 from the chicken, that leaves us with 6, and we establish the value of a basket of 3 eggs is equal to 3. So when we go to our next line, where we try to figure out how much a basket of 3 eggs plus a bunch of 6 bananas plus a bunch of 6 bananas is equal to 15. And we take 3 away from that 15. That leaves us with 12, and 2 equal pictographs equals 12. So we divide our 12 by 2. We have 2 bunches there, so we divide it by 2, and we end up with 6, representing the value of a bunch of 6 bananas. Our final and fourth line introduce 2 new pictographs. We have our established chicken, which we understand is 20, but we see a basket of 4 eggs, and we have that multiplied by a bunch of 4 bananas. Now in this case, the value of a basket of 4 eggs as a pictograph is never established, and the value of a bunch of bananas, 4 bananas, is never established. Now this would be impossible to solve unless they're applying there's a functional relationship with how many items in the image are represented. So in this case, if the function associated with eggs was each egg counts as 1, then you could figure out that a basket of 3 eggs equals 3, a basket of 4 eggs equals 4, a basket of 5 eggs equals 5. And that's how this pictograph is actually representing a function instead of a value, because a basket of 3 eggs is totally different than a basket of 4 in terms of pictographs. Just like in the English language, the letter I is a completely different letter than the letter J, just because the bottom's bent. With pictographs, you can't just change the image a little bit without completely changing what it represents. So in this case, it's a functional representation. So we end up with the equation 20 plus 4 times 4 equals what? One of the basic rules of math, PEMDAS, tells us that we're going to do the multiplication part first, and then we're going to do the addition later. There are no parentheses to change these rules and group the equation differently. So we'll go ahead and do 4 times 4 is 16, plus 20 equals 36. So the answer for this one is 36. I'm just going to go ahead and write through this. We establish each chicken is worth 20. A basket of eggs is equal to each one represents 1. And for bananas, the same thing. Every banana represents 1 banana. And this means we end up with 4 times 4 plus 20. And that's how we get our answer, 36. If you find any other puzzles online you would like to see me solve, if you have any requests, just subscribe and leave a link to your puzzle in the comments below. Thanks. Have a great day.